The Dry Well and the Boy Who Gave Thanks. In a remote village hidden among arid mountain rocks, there lived a boy named Ishaan with his grandmother in a simple hut. The village was poor, with no electricity, and most of all, no water year-round. Villagers had to walk far, over hills and dry plains, just to bring back small buckets of water. In front of Ishaan's house stood an old dry well, abandoned for years. Its bottom was cracked and barren, yet every morning, Ishaan would sit by the well, look down and whisper, "Thank you for still being here. Even if there's no water now, I'm still grateful." People in the village laughed at him. What's there to thank in an empty well? It's just a waste of space. That boy is strange, talking to a dead well. But Ishaan never replied. On scorching days when his grandmother was sick, or when he had to go hungry due to lack of water, he still sat by the well and softly said, "Thank you for the lesson. Thank you for teaching me the value of every drop." One starry night, Ishaan fell asleep beside the well. In a dream, he saw an old man with a white beard appear, gently saying, "You've remained patient and grateful even when you received nothing. Today, I will give you a gift no one can see coming." And then, the man disappeared. The next morning, Ishaan woke up to find the well full of clear, fresh water. A new underground spring had surfaced, possibly triggered by a small shift deep in the earth. The villagers were stunned. They gathered, cheering, drawing water with joy. The village elder stood before Ishaan and said with emotion, "You didn't awaken this well with a shovel, but with your persistence and gratitude." Life message: when gratitude becomes a miracle. In the modern world, we're taught that gratitude comes after results. Once we achieve something, once life turns in our favor. But true life doesn't follow a one-way give and take transaction. The story of Ishaan and the dry well teaches us something deeper. Gratitude is not a reaction to things going well. It is a conscious choice, even when everything feels empty, meaningless, and painful. When the boy gave thanks to a dried-up well, day after day, without a single drop, without a single answer, that was no ordinary thank you. It was trust without proof, hope without evidence, and a quiet loyalty to something small, not for benefit, but because his heart refused to go dry like the world around him. And that kind of gratitude, unconditional and unselfish, became the very key to changing his destiny. All of us have a dry well in our lives, a dream unfulfilled, a relationship that doesn't return love, a season of life filled with trials. We stand before it, discouraged, waiting for a miracle from outside. But here's the truth. Miracles don't come from the outside. They begin within. From a heart that dares to say thank you, even when there seems to be nothing to be thankful for. When we pause, place a hand on our chest and whisper, "Thank you for the lesson, even if it hurts. Thank you for the challenge, even if it's hard. Thank you for giving me life, so I can learn to be grateful." In that very moment, destiny begins to shift. Gratitude may not make problems disappear overnight, but it makes us lighter, stronger. It won't erase storms, but it builds a shelter inside. And sometimes, as with Ishaan, genuine gratitude can awaken a hidden spring where we thought everything was lifeless. Try something small yet powerful today. Don't wait for life to be perfect to feel grateful. Be grateful, and life might start becoming extraordinary. Whenever you're in pain, lost, or empty, whisper like Ishaan, "Thank you for everything." Because maybe, just maybe, The miracle you've been waiting for is stirring deep beneath the surface, waiting for nothing more than a sincere, quiet thank you to rise. Thank